Welcome everyone to this week's episode of My Life and my virtual therapy dog channel. If you're new here, I'm Frank, and this is my life from my point of view, with my voice by Dad. I'm here for all the folks who want a dog but can't have one right now. Hi everybody and welcome to this week's video. This week we're in Burley, Idaho. And as soon as Dad gets ready, we'll be on our way to do a little walkabout town. And we're out of the hotel room, which quite nice. Like the Budget Inn in Burley. Right close to the highway. We're gonna jump up to the far end of town. They started doing some road work. They're like tearing up the whole road. Watch till the end, and we'll be coming back that way. You can see what they're doing, or what they did. Their time we got back, they were way up the road. It's a nice little Mexican restaurant, and we've actually eaten here before. Guadalajara. It's a very nice place to eat. And we're gonna walk up. This road is called Overland. At least I think it's Overland here. It might be something different here, but I know when we were walking through town I saw a sign that said Overland, so. And we're gonna stop at this park. Just a second, and we'll walk up and look at the nameplate. Rather nice park, right on the river. Lex. Okay, I can't pronounce that last one. But you all can see who it is. And, well, basic rules. No glass. That's maybe not a bad idea with, running around with bare paws and bare feet, and better just not have glass containers. And, of course, I have to be on a leash, like most public places. And, you can't swim where the boats are launched, because, well, too much chance of somebody backing over you, with a boat. But there's many trees here that need to be sniffed. Yeah, walk over to the water here and check that out. Yeah, it's a little bit nicer in the shade. You can see by the trees, a little breeze blowing. It's plenty warm, but it's not bad with a little bit of breeze. Yeah, the Snake River. This is a pretty big park. You could have a lot of picnics going on here. That's a real good idea. They had those in Charleston too. Where the boat is. And I think that thing next to the dock, that must be for like jet skis or something. That's what Dad was thinking. And kind of the backside of the park. There's a little bit of industry around here. Anyway, we jumped up. Actually, went all the way to the far end of town, and now we're going to walk back. We kind of decided to start at the river. And, as always, taking the time to stop and smell the flowers. And I have to admit, there is a lot of flowers in Burley. I don't know if it's just springtime or sprucing stuff up, but it's looking very good. It appears like every flower in the world is in bloom, which is really good. And you do not want to leave your stuff on Casa County's property. When we crossed the river, we actually went into a different county, into Casa County. And some kind of judicial building. I'm not quite sure what. But they put those glass door things on there to kind of help with heating and cooling. I guess there was a lot of loss there. And a Veterans Memorial. We'll have to go in and check it out. And this is Centennial Park that has the Veterans Memorial in it. Burley was founded in 1905. So in 2005 they built this. Centennial Park and Veterans Memorial. I'm not sure if it all happened right in 2005, but right around there anyway. And thank you to the title company for donating the bench. There's a few of those around. Wow. That's kind of a lot of names. And this is just from this county. I don't know. That seems like a lot of people. But history, learn from it. That's what Dad always says. And enjoy the fountain. And they do have a bunch of these benches in the shade. You could definitely kick back and relax for a little bit here at this park. And the statue's pretty cool. That would have been one of the, I'm sure, a statue of one of the early people here. A neat little fountain going. Anyway, we should probably wander on here. As much fun as the Centennial Park was. There's the main entrance. (1905 to 2005). Anyway, as we continue on. More nice flowers. And the post office. And I don't know if you saw it across the street there, but there was a mill in fabrics. That's where Mom was going. Nice reflection of Dad and I. Welch Music. It's good to have a music store in town. Definitely kind of, old town. cool architecture, lots of brick buildings, this part of the country. Okay, we're off again. The old Rent-A-Center. I think they have those in most towns now. Not sure. There's one in Coos Bay. And Idaho Regatta. Polo's Cafe. You get the feeling they might have some decent food in there. And a jewelry store. Like sports store for all your uniform needs, I'm sure. Sports needs. I don't know if you've seen any of the other kind of smaller town videos that we've done. We kind of like to visit these little small towns. And but sports is real big generally in small towns. High school sports. Lots of banks. There does seem to be kind of a lot of banks. And this is definitely not the whole town. There's like whole other areas of town and stuff, but this is kind of the main drag, I guess, through the old downtown section. And Burley's had a lot of growth in the last few years. I don't know, all the numbers and stuff, but from what we were hearing, there's and seeing also lots of new buildings, lots of new houses being built. Seems like it's pretty busy. And you think how big that is. Those are railroad cars right next to it that look like little tiny, like Tonka trucks next to it. That thing holds a lot of seed. I don't know what kind, but a lot of it. Whatever kind they want, I'm sure. And did I mention flowers in Burley and just how neat that was? I just had to stop for a second and smell the flowers again. And take the opportunity when you can. And Mr. Wash and Mr. Gas. I'm thinking these are owned by the same people. That was one other thing that I kind of noticed in Burley. I mean, there's kind of a lot of car washes. Places to wash your car. Oh, and burgers, etc. A little known place it's fairly well known in Burley, but if you happen to be cruising by, it's not too far off the highway, and definitely worth a stop. And a 24-inch wrench. What would you need a 24-inch wrench for? Oh, okay. Never mind. Obviously, they have a 24-inch nut and bolt. That's why they need that big wrench. And the liquor store for all your adult beverage needs. And the Bubble Barn, that's another car wash. And across the street over there, you can get all your tractor tire needs, it appears. There's a lot of tractor tires over there. And a little more the Bubble Barn there. And I think that's another car wash across the street over there still. And just to the right there, you can just kind of catch that like weird tractor thing going down the road. You definitely see that tractors going down the road. And if you're looking for one of these things and having a hard time finding one, they have lots and lots of them here. All kinds of different flavors and kinds. And it appears that this thing won. It kind of looks like they were fighting. That little car and that I guess it's, what do they call those things? I think it's a razor. I think that's what they call them. I'm not real sure, but it looks like the one on top won. And I know car dealerships aren't all that exciting, but you know, it's part of the tour. Saturday market. And for all your farm equipment needs. I'm not even sure what that thing is, but it's giant. I mean, like really giant. In a second, I'll get, yeah, see? Look at that. And, you know, most of you folks, if you've been around in a while, know, you know, I'm a pretty good sized dog. And I don't even come up to the axle on that thing. But they do have all the farm equipment that you need here. And there's, you know, other dealers, farm equipment dealers around town. This just happens to be, you know, on that road we were walking on. And another huge giant tractor. That front tire on that's as tall as Dad. And back to the Snake River again. You catch that county sign there when we cross the river? We're going into the other county. I'd say what it was, but I can't pronounce it very well, so. And pretty good little walk. I think we time we get back to the motel, it's not too far down here, just a couple, 2-3 blocks from the river there. Time we get back there, it'll be around 3 miles, I guess, something like that. In the Desert Industries there, that's kind of the Mormon version of Salvation Army. Franklin Building Supplies. And how do you make a water bed bouncy? Well, you put spring water in it. Yuck, 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 yuck. That's actually pretty good. And kind of getting into out of the old town and into, you know, kind of that little bit newer section with, you know, office buildings and oh, there's a mall up here on the right, and there's a Walmart. It's right in behind Jack in the Box there. Dad's not a big fan of Walmart, so. But there's that road construction. They're actually tearing the whole road up. They did something similar in out in front of the old shop. Dug it up like that and made it all new. But anyway, we are getting towards the end of the video. We're about back to the motel here, so I have to say until next week, have fun, stay safe, and cheers. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my videos, stick upon the thumbs up button. And for the newest, go ahead and paw that subscribe button. Thanks again. Cheers.